let's unveil the 10 ways sugar is silently damaging your health. Firstly, the sweet enemy is a major contributor to weight gain. Now you might wonder how something so small can have such a huge impact. Well, the answer lies in how our bodies process sugar. When we consume sugar, it's quickly converted into glucose in our bloodstream. Our body responds by releasing insulin, a hormone that helps cells absorb this glucose. However, if we eat too much sugar and our cells can't absorb it all, the excess glucose gets stored as fat. Even more, sugar often comes in calorie-dense foods and drinks, meaning we're not just getting sugar, but also a whole lot of extra calories. These extra calories can add up over time, leading to weight gain and even obesity. Obesity, in turn, can lead to a host of health problems, including heart disease, diabetes, and certain types of cancer. So the next time you reach for a sweet treat, remember, it's a sugar-coated path to weight gain. Secondly, your heart pays a hefty price for your sweet tooth. Let's delve into the science behind it. When you consume sugar, your body breaks it down into glucose and fructose. While glucose is essential for body function, fructose is purely for energy, and excess fructose gets converted into fat. This fat can accumulate around your heart and arteries, leading to heart disease. Studies have shown that people who consume a lot of added sugar are more likely to die from heart disease than those who consume less. The American Heart Association recommends limiting your intake of added sugars to less than 6 teaspoons a day for women and 9 for men. But here's the kicker. 1 can of soda contains about 10 teaspoons of sugar. So if you're guzzling down 1 or more cans a day, you're setting your heart up for a fall. Sugar, therefore, is a sweet poison for your heart. Thirdly, sugar is a key player in the diabetes epidemic. When we consume sugar, our bodies break it down into glucose, which our cells use for energy. However, it's not as simple as it sounds. Our bodies need insulin, a hormone produced by the pancreas, to transport glucose from the bloodstream into our cells. When we consume too much sugar, our bodies may struggle to produce enough insulin, leading to an excess of glucose in the bloodstream. This condition, known as hyperglycemia, is a hallmark of diabetes. Moreover, consistent overconsumption of sugar can lead to insulin resistance. This is when our cells stop responding to insulin effectively. As a result, the pancreas produces even more insulin, creating a vicious cycle that can ultimately lead to type 2 diabetes. So, next time you're considering that extra spoonful of sugar, remember the potential consequences. It's no secret that sugar and diabetes share a bitter relationship. Fourthly, sugar is the arch nemesis of your dental health. An overindulgence in sweets leads to a sugar-fueled feeding frenzy for bacteria in your mouth. These bacteria feast on sugars, producing an acid as a byproduct. This acid attacks your tooth enamel, the hard protective outer layer of your teeth, leading to cavities and tooth decay. Moreover, the story doesn't end at tooth decay. Consuming excessive sugar can also lead to gum disease. When sugar combines with the bacteria in plaque, it produces toxins that irritate and inflame the gums. If left untreated, this inflammation can result in serious conditions like periodontitis, which can ultimately lead to tooth loss. Additionally, the more sugar you eat, the more you put your mouth's natural defenses at risk. The acidity from sugar can disrupt the pH balance in your mouth, weakening your oral health over time. Sugar, indeed, leaves a sour taste in your dental health. Fifthly, sugar impacts more than your body. It affects your mind too. Now, we're not talking about the short-term sugar rush that leaves you bouncing off the walls. We mean the long-term implications of a diet high in sugar. Studies suggest there's a connection between high sugar intake and mental health issues, such as depression and anxiety. Here's the scoop. When you consume sugar, your brain releases a burst of chemicals like dopamine and serotonin, making you feel good temporarily. But over time, this sugar-induced happiness fades, and you're left feeling low, craving more sugar to regain that high. This vicious cycle can lead to mood disorders, like depression. Moreover, sugar can cause inflammation in the body, which has been linked to mental health problems. It's like a roller coaster ride for your brain, with peaks of sugar highs and valleys of sugar lows. Sugar, therefore, is a bittersweet pill for your mental health. Sixthly, sugar accelerates the aging process. Now, who wants to age faster than they should? No one, right? But that's precisely what sugar does to your body, and here's how. When sugar enters your bloodstream, it attaches to proteins. The resulting harmful molecules are called advanced glycation end products, or AGEs for short. These AGEs damage collagen and elastin, the protein fibers that keep skin firm and elastic. Once damaged, dry and wrinkled skin is the unfortunate result. What's more, AGEs deactivate your body's natural antioxidant enzymes, leaving you more vulnerable to sun damage. the main cause of skin aging. And it's not just about your skin. High sugar consumption also affects your overall body aging by contributing to chronic diseases such as diabetes and heart disease. So if you're fond of your youthful glow and want to keep those wrinkles at bay, you might want to rethink that sweet treat. Sugar, it seems, is the secret ingredient in the recipe for aging. Seventhly, sugar is a deceptive energy booster. It may seem like a quick fix when you're feeling sluggish, but the reality is quite different. When you consume sugar, your body experiences a rapid spike in blood glucose, giving you a temporary energy rush. However, this isn't sustainable. Your body responds by releasing insulin to bring your sugar levels back down, and this can result in an energy crash. Suddenly, you're feeling lethargic, and you're likely to reach for more sugar, creating a vicious cycle. This roller coaster of highs and lows can leave you feeling drained, and can even disrupt your sleep patterns. So, while that sugar-laden snack may give you a short burst of energy, it's ultimately setting you up for a fall. The key is to opt for slow-release energy foods like whole grains and lean proteins. Sugar, then, is a double-edged sword when it comes to energy. Eighthly, sugar robs you of essential nutrients. Let's take a moment to consider this. When we consume foods high in sugar, we're not just loading up on empty calories, we're also filling up on foods that are often low in essential nutrients. This could lead to nutrient deficiencies in the long run. When you're reaching for that sugary snack, remember that it's likely low in vitamins, minerals, and fiber. It's like choosing a flashy but empty box over a less attractive one filled with treasures. Now consider the flip side of the coin. Foods low in sugar are often packed with the nutrients our bodies need. They provide the fuel for our daily activities, support our immune systems, and contribute to our overall well-being. So the next time you're tempted by a sugar-laden treat, pause and consider what you're trading off. Sugar, hence, is a nutritional thief in disguise. Lastly, sugar can be as addictive as drugs. It may sound extreme, but the science backs it up. When we consume sugar, it triggers the release of dopamine in our brains, the same chemical that's released when people take drugs like cocaine. It's this dopamine rush that makes sugar so irresistible. But here's the kicker. Just like with drugs, our brains can become tolerant to sugar. That means we need to eat more and more to get that same dopamine rush. We're not just talking about an extra spoonful of sugar in your coffee, we're talking about an ever-increasing cycle of consumption, leading to a dangerous addiction. And it's not just an addiction to the sweet taste, it's an addiction to the way sugar makes us feel. The energy rush, the mood lift, the comfort. But these are fleeting moments, and what follows is a crash, a craving, a need for more. Sugar, therefore, is a sweet trap of addiction. As we've seen, sugar is a master of deception, wreaking havoc on your health in 10 different ways. It's a hidden menace, contributing to weight gain, heart issues, diabetes, dental problems, mental health concerns, accelerated aging, fluctuations in energy levels, nutritional deficiencies, and even addiction. Each of these 10 points paints a stark picture of sugar's damaging effects. But remember, knowledge is power. Now that you're armed with this information, you can take decisive steps towards reducing your sugar intake. Imagine a life with less fatigue, a healthier heart, stable weight, sharper mental acuity, and a radiant smile. That's the power of cutting down on sugar. So are you ready for a sugar detox? It's time to take the reins and steer your health in a better direction. Share your sugar challenge in the comments. We're all in this together. Take control of your health today. Reduce sugar, increase life. Don't forget to subscribe for more health revelations.